week I've brought my team to Kent and a labyrinth of tunnels rich with stories of phantoms, murder and human sacrifice. Welcome to Most Haunted and Chislehurst Caves. The man-made caves run for miles and could be over 8,000 years old, connected with early man, Saxons and Romans who all found use for the chalk and flint quarried there. The caves contain an ancient druid temple complete with sacrificial altars. During both World Wars the caves were put to use, in the first to store ammunition and during the second as a massive air raid shelter. By the 1960s, it was a popular live music venue, seeing performances from Jimi Hendrix and David Bowie. However, what drew the attention of the Most Haunted team were the myriad stories of hauntings and, of course, the challenge. Usually held on Halloween, it was a contest to see which foolhardy individuals could spend an entire night alone in the caves. Only one person survived that test and swore he would not repeat the experience ever again. Given the thousands of years of what Chislehurst has endured, the Most Haunted team felt that we would need 2 nights of investigation to make some sense of this amazingly rich history. Now, no one has spent the night down here since 1985, not because of the cold and less than comfortable surroundings, but because these tunnels have claimed many lives through the years. At least one person was scared to death down here, with many more being so affected the owners just closed them down after dark. But with around 22 miles of tunnels, we will not just be spending one night, we hope to manage 2. During World War II, Chislehurst Caves became home to thousands of people fleeing the London Blitz. Each night up to 15,000 people came here seeking refuge in what became the largest air raid shelter outside of the city. 2 people died in the caves during this time, but no one knows how or why. It's believed that they haunt this area, sometimes appearing as full apparitions and sometimes as dark mists. People spent so much time down here that a hospital unit was set up to treat the sick and the needy. Men, women and children would have filled these makeshift beds, and although there are no records to say how many actually died here, it's believed that some never left. The mannequins here are said to move on their own. Dark shapes have been seen swaying from side to side, and the ghostly figure of a man dressed in rags crouches in the corners moaning, and the sounds of children laughing, playing and crying have all been heard around this whole area. Just about everywhere here has a ghost story, and this stretch of tunnel is no exception. It's reported that a cavalier has been seen near the scene of his death and endlessly wandering around the caves. The apparition of a strange-looking old lady has been witnessed floating around this area, and a mischievous poltergeist likes to throw objects at unsuspecting guests. What more could historian Leslie Smith tell us of the cave's amazing history?
We shouldn't really call this Chislehurst Caves, but Chislehurst Mines, because that's what we're standing in. People have been mining here for chalk and flint, and it should be measured really not in centuries, but in thousands of years. We've got over 20 miles of tunnels here. In the war years, 15,000 people here escaping from the Blitz, a hospital here, a church here. When they were here, people were bound to have lived and died. After the war, a priest came down here. It's thought to be a priest, a young man, and broke in. He was lost within this 22 miles of caves, but when he was found, quite near the entrance, he was naked and dead. And some say that he died of absolute fear. In fact, a doctor says he died of absolute fear. So, is it any wonder that there was a £5 offered, a week's salary after the Second World War, for people who dare to come and spend a whole night here, alone. We know of one, a policeman, who drew feverishly on the wall to keep himself occupied, but said he could hear deep, dark breathing behind him.
With a history stretching back into the very mists of time, I was intrigued to know how parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe would make sense of the many stories connected with Chislehurst Caves, and what physical phenomena he felt would impinge our ability to concentrate on the coming investigations.
Kieran, we've done investigations in caves before, and there are the very obvious questions that I could ask you, but I'm going to stay away from those. I want to concentrate really on some of the phenomena that's been witnessed here to do with World War II. Because for me it's amazing to think that 15,000 people would have lived down in these caves, all over 20 miles of them.
It is absolutely fantastic, and you get a feel for those people actually being down here when you walk around the World War II part, because of the mannequins and the beds and everything set up as it would have been. And it makes it a fantastic experience, but I think those things being there is a disadvantage to us during the investigation.
A lot of people have said that the mannequins that you just talked about, they've been witnessed moving on their own. What do you think about that?
I'm quite cynical about that. I'm also very cynical because when people talk about experiences with mannequins, I myself have been on an investigation and I've been spooked by a mannequin. So I know it's very easy to fall prey to the simple suggestion of what you think is a person standing there, and you think they're moving out of the corner of your eye, when in fact it's just a mannequin standing perfectly still.
We are the first group of people to spend the night down here since the 80s, because everybody else has been absolutely terrified by something. Some people have been driven mad. And really the prospect, knowing of its history, of us spending the night down here, the prospect of it is actually quite frightening.
I could understand how that could happen in an environment like this, where you've got miles and miles of caves. You've got a system where if you don't have torchlight and you have no other source of light, it's sensory deprivation. You're in a situation you cannot see what's in front of you. You're going to start seeing lights, that sort of thing. It can drive you crazy just thinking that there's somebody else down here and that there's a spirit presence. But you add to that the fact that somebody would then get lost. So they lose themselves. They start to get crazy, just they don't want to be down here because they think there's a spirit, and then they get lost. And that's one thing about this particular place that is going to be tough to try and control for, or to try and be prepared for in the investigation. And I think that adds to any sort of hysteria or panic that somebody would have if they think that they've witnessed a spirit.
Kieran's warning of disorientation due to sensory deprivation and the tales of unseen phantoms enveloped the team with a feeling of dread for the impending investigation. Joined by guest medium and psychic artist Brian Shepherd, would our worst imaginings become reality over the coming hours?
Oh, what the heck was that? What?
No, I can feel something and I'm uneasy about it.
Lights of the
Oh
camera.
my God!
What?
Oh my God, someone's died here.
The Most Wanted team are investigating Chislehurst Caves, deep beneath the pleasant Kent countryside. We've invited guest medium and psychic artist Brian Shepherd to join us, and we begin with a lit walk around. With the caves completely shut off from any form of natural light, this would be our only opportunity to get a feel for their layout.
Okay, yeah, oh yes. But... Oh my God. No, I think that was...
Did something fall,
Oh,
or
I
did we
think
stand on something?
No, I think something fell. Is that what it was?
No,
Was that glass?
I didn't stop. No. Did you hear it? It was like a little
Glass
boom.
or something. See, there are bottles on the shelves here, and there was
Yeah.
a bit of glass on the
There is
floor.
a tiny bit, but that's not what it was. And there's nothing.
That's certainly...
It's not like anybody stood on anything. Look.
Has it become in any way colder? I feel a little bit cold, cold.
It is colder in here versus the other.
Yeah.
Let's go in.
Yeah.
Let's go in.
Okay. There is an active spirit somewhere.
Is there?
And I can't. Yeah, but I don't think. Once again, it's energy in here. But as I approached the door, there was some indication of this activity.
Right.
And perhaps we could explore that.
Do you want me
in
to
a
call
while,
out now
but-
and see if that will help?
Well, try.
Okay.
Try.
Is there any spirit people here in this particular place? Do you hear that?
From a distance.
Yeah. Are there any spirit people, men, women or children? Can you come towards us? Come and talk to Brian. Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's a
Did you hear
distance.
that then?
Yeah,
Did you hear it from a distance?
That was a
Difficult
moan.
to tell where it's coming from though.
Do you feel anybody in the room?
There's an energy in this room. I don't feel a presence in this room now. I feel no presence in this room.
No.
No. But I certainly heard the voices as
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
From a distance.
We'll definitely come back here.
Okay.
Yeah? Let's
Okay.
move on.
Yeah.
Something very creepy about that place. Very
Yeah,
creepy
there is.
indeed.
Very, very, very creepy indeed.
Which way do you want to go?
And wait,
What?
no, I can feel something and I'm uneasy about it.
What, in a bad way?
Yeah, in a bad way.
You can go straight down.
Can you just shine?
It's so dark in here that the lights of the
Oh
camera...
my God!
What? Don't do that! What's
God's
the matter?
sakes!
What?
Just keep still. No, there is something. There's distinctly something here.
What?
Oh my God!
Describe. Are you seeing something? What are you seeing?
There is a presence.
What?
There's a person. My God, it's a person. A man, a crumpled bolt, sitting naked. Oh my God, someone's died here. Someone's died here.
Whereabouts?
Propped against the door.
Oh
God's
my
sakes.
God, that door there?
Yes, seriously, propped against the door.
You can see him.
Yeah. It's a naked body of a man. I must say so.
Are you seeing him alive or dead?
No, he's dead. He's dead.
Walk towards it. Come on. Is he still there?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't want us to get too near.
Why?
Because he died of fright.
He died of fright.
Yeah. Maybe lost his way in this place.
How old is he?
Glad.
What does he look like?
Looks kind of middle-aged man.
Yeah.
No, not middle. No, younger. What we're experiencing is someone who got trapped in here. Literally, I think, died of fright.
Any
What did
name
he
with this man?
say? No, name. Come on, Paul.
Come and stand up.
Paul.
Do you know what this man did for a living? Any sense of what he did?
Oh, church. I believe he was a man of the church.
Man of the church.
He was a priest.
Right. How long ago was this?
God knows. It doesn't feel as though it's ancient history.
Uh-huh.
It feels not modern, but
50 years ago? 40 years ago? Further back
50
than that?
years ago. What was that?
It was a stone, like a stone.
There's something, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's something moving behind us.
So what you're saying, 50 years ago? Before then? 100 years ago?
I think more 50 than 100 years ago,
Okay,
maybe.
right, okay. Leslie, can I just bring you in? Lots of information that Brian's come out with, but the one thing I'm particularly interested in is this Paul. How do we know he's...
You hear that rumble?
What the heck? And another big drip or
I
stone.
just feel that something has followed us in here. Just...
How right are we with this Paul person?
You're right. We know that before the caves reopened again, after the war, which was used as a shelter, you were quite right, and children and choirs and all that, we know a young priest got in here. He's described as a young priest. Haven't got his name, but I'm interested to use the word priest, not vicar. That's bang on. And Paul, of course, is a Catholic name as well.
Right.
He was in here for 10 days, and was found naked
Oh,
there.
okay,
Poor
yes.
darling, couldn't get out. And medical, which is not that long ago, medical evidence was he died, quotes, of fright. The name you've given might help us, but then again it might have been a religious name as opposed to his actual name.
Guest medium Brian Shepherd seemed to be connecting with all manner of residual psychic energy held within the caves. And most unsettling for the team, the less welcome image of the pitiful priest lost in the cloying darkness and dying from fright. So filled with trepidation, we switched to night vision to begin our first night's investigation.
You probably weren't dead then.
How are we going to find a way out? Oh, somebody just put
Splitting the team into two groups, I led Leslie Smith, Kieran and our soundman Roger to the chapel area, whilst Carl took Stuart, Ian Cash and Jeff Adams to the part of the caves once used as a hospital. Medium and psychic artist Brian Shepherd sat alone to try and sketch the spirits he felt held within the dark, damp tunnels.
Oh, when we're going here.
Show yourself to us.
Well, I was falling down a hole then.
You're right.
Yeah, I just couldn't see where it was going. Right, no problem. You alright, Jeff?
Yeah, these mannequins in this hospital.
Well, I've not seen them in the dark.
They are horrible.
Frightening, aren't they? Like clowns.
It's only, I know it's only my mind. I could have sworn I saw something black. Not a body, but like a mist over that then. I'll show my torch in it. If you're here, please do something. Touch one of us.
I don't know if I'm going to walk into a wall.
What? Me? What? What?
No.
What?
No, something's breathing right next to me. Absolutely not joking, not taking the piss.
Just the feel of
Something's
air,
breathing-
or?
No, in my face. Here.
What did that make to that, Kieran?
Well, let's go out and
Kieran?
come back in again.
It wasn't my own breath, but it was solid.
And it wasn't like a breeze. You
No.
know.
It was listen, if I come straight up to you, you get the physical presence of me, don't you?
Yeah.
If I walk towards you, you get a sense of heat and mass, don't you? And then you got, oh. No, I didn't. I got
There's no sound.
absolutely in my face. Straight in my face. No question
Okay.
about it.
Listen, did you not hear that? Did anybody's stomach just rumble then?
No.
No.
Right, I've just heard the classic.
Yes, I heard that.
Did you?
Like it
Over
could.
that side.
Straight in my face. No question
Okay.
about it.
Listen, did you not hear that?
Why am I standing in front of this child?
Come on, do you remember Jeff when he visited as a child? You probably weren't dead then.
What's that? Something just hit me?
What was it, Jeff?
Anything that happened when you asked if Jeff knew, if they knew Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff's been here before. Some of us, the rest of us haven't. Not a lot changed since I was here.
Oh, what the was that now?
There's another one. Did it hit you? Yeah.
Oh, what the was that now?
It hit you? That's twice something's hit you. There's twice something's hit me. And I don't like that. Every time I move, I end up standing in front of this child. Every time. That is not a good thing to do. I'm trying to walk away.
Where did it hit you, Jeff?
On the arm.
Was it a solid object, or
To be honest,
could it have been
it felt. No, it was a piece of something.
okay? You had something flying around you then, Jeff, as well. Unless it was your torch. Just swing your torch back. Was that a slight whistle then?
There was a whistle. I did hear it, but I don't know if it was from... I don't think it was from one of those.
Was that a slight whistle then?
Yeah, it was thick. Can you hear that?
You're right in the background. Yeah, it's down perfectly still there. I know, it's good as well. But where is it coming? Yeah, this is crazy to try and work out where it's coming from because of the acoustics in here. Yeah. Let's go back in.
You can see with the camera, you see, I can't. I have absolute darkness.
Can't see.
Just silence.
It's impossible to get a feel.
You can't. It's so black. Even the night vision isn't picking up.
If there are any spirit people here, any astral beings, any spirit people, please come towards us. My name is Yvette.
My name's Kieran.
I'm Leslie.
And I'm Roger.
We've introduced ourselves to you. Please try and talk to us. Use your voice. Make a sound with your voice. As I'm shouting out now, please can you come towards us and shout?
You know when you see these sparks of light here, which I'm seeing, that's just eye adjustment, isn't it?
Yes.
Because I don't feel it spooky, just flashes of light, but that breathing in my face was not funny. Right on me.
Let's keep walking.
Don't you feel it feels animally down here, as if we are in some sort of animal den, you know?
Yeah, I know.
It's like wolf's den, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you would believe in werewolves, couldn't you? Oh my God, I can't see down.
How dark is that?
What is this? Here. There's lights here. Most of the lights. What's happening? What good is light coming through?
The vigils within the darkness of the man-made tunnels were producing results of a terrifying nature. Leslie Smith feeling a breath from an invisible spirit, Carl seeing a black mist, and Jeff taking the unexpected blows of stone projectiles. Would we come to regret our decision to spend 2 nights in Chislehurst Caves?
How are we going to find a way out?
There's 2 men there, just walk by, I'm telling you, the water.
The Most Haunted team are some hours into our first night of investigation at Chislehurst Caves in Kent. The team are split into 2 separate vigils, with Carl, Stuart, Jeff and Ian in the hospital area, whilst Kieran, Leslie and Roger are with me in the chapel. Alone with his sketch pad, Brian Shepherd attempts to put substance to the spirits he senses around him. We all feel that the decision to spend 2 nights here may have been an act of bravado we will come to regret. However, with so much unexplained activity happening all around us, we put thoughts of personal safety aside and press on with the investigation.
Come on, if you're here, it's you, it's a little girl. Throw something at me.
What's up?
Did you hear I heard that?
That came from.
That was like a cough, yeah.
What's up?
Did you hear I heard that?
Hey, whoa, what's going on?
What's the matter?
Where the is everyone?
Right, that's glass.
Where did it come from?
I just walked out into the...
Well, you were here. Well, you were just here, weren't you, really? I was just here in front of you. So I was in the room. Stuart was right in that.
I was in the back
Jeff,
over
no,
there
Jeff was in
getting
his arm
shots.
in there.
breathing things. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? I did.
What was it?
It was a quick... Did you hear that? Did you hear it? I did. Listen. What's that? It's like a humming. It's like a humming. Ow! No. Ow! Ah! Yeah.
Did something hit you?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh,
Hit
got
the
that
floor.
You're right. Right on the side there.
Oh, probably so much rubbish on the floor.
Have a look.
You've got a mark.
Have I?
Looks like it. How's that? Just it?
Does it hurt when you push it?
Yeah.
Ouch.
The activity that both groups have experienced is discussed as we reconvene the team to plan how the vigils should continue, and we resolve to test whether similar experiences will occur if the two groups swap areas of investigation. So Carl's group moved to hold vigil in the chapel area, whilst I lead my group to the hospital.
It's a bit, yeah.
The glass.
I wasn't prepared for those.
Yeah, you can see the glass on the floor.
It's a bit freaky, isn't it?
So
Oh no, it's a bit freaky. It's a bit
it's got a
horrible thinking about it.
horrible feeling.
Isn't it? The atmosphere in here, it's just suddenly gone. I think it's the dummies. I don't like dummies.
Yeah.
And I think just seeing a little girl sat on a hospital bed made me feel a bit ugh.
Right, there's anyone here? Let's see something. Do something.
Where was that?
What was that? Oh, God. Okay. There's no one near us. There is a really, really pungent smell that comes to my head. Also, I'm sorry, I'm swearing. I apologise, I don't mean disrespect. It's horrible. Old socks. Yeah.
See, you're smelling old socks, I can smell paraffin.
Yeah, but don't forget, just walk past a load of paraffin lamp. Ow! Oh, big stones hit me in the back.
Well, that's good. In a paranormal way.
Yeah.
Hello? If you're here and you're haunting this place and you need our help... Oh, what was that?
That was a tap.
Oh, what was that?
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was only quiet, but we did hear you.
Bye-bye. See you in a bit. Oh, was that you, Leslie? No. What?
Doing what? No, I didn't.
What?
No, I didn't.
It was a child going. It was just here. Oh, was that you, Leslie? No.
You told us to move something, didn't you?
Yes, you did.
Move it back.
Shall we do
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Come on then, Rog.
What do we want to do? Move it?
Yeah, move something.
It's this one here?
Yeah.
Or just move it along?
Just put it back down on the shelf.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Right, we've moved a bottle.
Oh, fire! That went right across the screen, wherever
What was
it
it,
was.
Stu?
I was just panning round from the mannequins there, and something went right the way across. Now I don't know what it was.
It sounded like something was either moved. It was almost
Well,
like...
it didn't land. This is it.
It sounded like someone was getting up off a creaky chair.
Yeah. That was behind you. That was behind you.
That was behind me. I thought it came from over there.
All right.
It's only us again. We just want you to move that bottle that we've moved. Come on, let's hear your little footsteps.
Can you hear that little tapping?
Yeah,
Can you hear that little tapping?
yeah. Do something. Push something off the shelves.
You hear that?
Did you hear
Yes.
that? Was not my stomach.
No, that was a small noise.
It was, wasn't it?
Was that like the one you heard?
Yes. Push something off the shelves.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear it?
Yes.
Oh, what was that? It was so slight I couldn't hear it. Scratchy noise. Did you not hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, there was a noise.
Scratchy noise. It went ching, ching, ching. Oh, what was that? Let's make our way back.
Okay.
Yeah, but we heard a little
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, we'll be back later.
Heard you.
The investigation is producing strong poltergeist activity, visual phenomena and unexplainable noises, and it would seem that medium Brian Shepherd has captured the form of a military figure. With this in mind, I asked Kath and Leslie to join me in a vigil in the area of the caves most associated with the Second World War, in the hope that our female energy will attract the unnamed spirit that Brian has drawn.
Right, which way? Right or straight on? Well, that's just into a room. What? What?
I swear I heard them. We've been hearing
We've been, yeah, we have.
I just heard that. We've been
Did you?
That's not a room, that goes on to somewhere else.
Right, well, which way?
Oh, I don't know, it's such a maze.
Oh, there it was again. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't.
I heard it then. Right, well, which way? Right or straight on? Well, that's just into a room. What? What? Let's go up this way.
How are we going to find a way out?
Well, just remember, straight.
Straight.
Straight. Just this bit straight. Right, chapel. Yeah, chapel is here. And then through here. What's through there? What's through there?
Lots of tunnels.
Oh, come on. Oh, what's the matter?
What are you doing?
What's up, Kat?
Movement behind.
What?
Oh, I believe you. We've had all sorts of creaking and banging.
Is there anybody here?
This is where.
You made a movement?
What did you see, so, Kath?
I just heard a shuffle behind me.
A shuffle.
A shuffle, that's not nice.
Yeah.
It could have been our feet, couldn't it?
It almost looks like there's somebody over there.
As well as the other mannequin, you mean? Where?
Like a
By the altar, but it's our shadow, isn't it? What is that?
Well, it's fine.
Just a shadow. All right. Yeah.
Come on then. Where is this? Where is this?
This is,
Right, remember the cone. Remember the cone.
Cone.
Right?
Right.
This cone here. Remember that? Which way?
There's a cone.
Yeah, there's a cone. Then we turn right. What? What?
Come that way.
What? What, Kath?
I've just seen a movement over there.
Did you hear it again? I've just heard that.
What?
Another. Did you hear? Did you hear that noise then? Did you hear that noise?
What? Was it a shuffle?
No, it was like a clicking up there.
I've just seen a movement over there.
Did you hear it again?
Oh, is this the World War bit?
I don't like that door. Look at that door. Is that door bloody moving?
No.
I thought that.
It is, isn't it moving?
No, it could be the line on it.
What?
Stop it! Calm down! There's two men there just walked by. I'm telling you, there was!
You alright? Did you see it, Kath? You did? Two men?
Yeah.
Is this the bit that we're walking down?
Yes, they just walked straight past here. And it did look like they were marching. They didn't, this is what it looked like. I'm sorry if you're a bit sick. They like them to do it in a minute.
Really? Oh, both looking. Oh my God.
But where have they come from? In fact, but where are they now?
If there's anybody here, if there are ghosts of some soldiers here. What is that looking at through the door?
I thought that.
What
No,
the
it's just a bit of wood, isn't it? No, I saw that earlier.
Oh, what's that doing?
Shh. So I saw that earlier.
Oh, what's that doing? Shh. Okay. Now.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can.
the way in. Now, hang on a minute. Are you sure? Yeah. What's up? What's the matter?
I don't know, I'm just being really, I'm really shit
Why are you
scared.
going in there?
Because you feel like somebody's following you.
Yeah, well, come and just get out.
Yeah. Do you know when we get out?
Did you hear when we left? What did you... No!
When we were leaving, we were running out.
That door went... There was like a door. Did you hear the door?
Shaken by the shadowy figures and strange dragging noises we have heard, we bring our female-only vigil to a close. As our first night in Chislehurst Caves reaches its climax, what more will materialise in the dark tunnels to invade our nightmares?
Oh, so they just played.
Our first night of investigation in the Chislehurst Caves is about to reach its terrifying climax, returning to that part of the tunnels where the body of a priest was said to have been found dead from fright. We prepare to make tangible contact with his spirit. Carl, Stuart, Kath and Leslie Smith join guest medium Brian Shepherd and I around the table. Will the priest link with us?
There's somebody here, there's anybody here, there's a spirit person with us, please come towards the centre of this table. We invite you to walk to the centre of this table, use the people's energy sat around the table. We invite you to make noises, throw things, slam the door. If there's a gentleman that died here of fright, if you're a priest, please come towards us. Please communicate with Brian and let him know what happened to you. This is you. This table is here. Is it here? A priest. Is he?
Around a Bible. A Bible, yes. Candle. When was this? When? 48?
Is that right, Leslie? It's all absolutely perfect. Does he need our help, Brian?
Do you need help?
Oh, he does. Somebody's growling. Somebody's growling. Growling? No, I'm not very happy about this. We don't. Oh, somebody just blew across the right place. You're right, Brian. Keep hold of it, Brian. Keep hold of it. Everybody just keep hold.
That's okay, I'll just sit with this.
It's all right.
It's all right, I'm okay.
Do you know what I'm thinking? If he's a priest, he won't be liking what we're doing.
Really won't be like him. Why
He's
does he
trying to
think
get
I'm
rid of it.
so jumpy? He would be very upset about it.
Of course, he's trying it, isn't he?
Yes, he
Yes.
won't like this at all.
Destroy it. Destroy this table. If you don't like it, sir, destroy it. Come on, destroy this table. Pick it up and throw it across the floor. Get rid of the table. Come on. Yeah, darling, are you hurt? Oh, dear.
Don't forget, with this priest, we've got someone who's scared to death, and now we're doing a Ouija board, which you wouldn't agree with.
No. Did they make him do witchcraft and...
He was involved in witchcraft.
He was? Can you throw another stone, please? Oh, did you get hit? Did you get hit?
You got
What do you
hit?
mean? Stone, I heard it hit her.
You're glad you
Yeah, that's all right. Okay. If you don't like this Ouija board, then get rid of it. Get rid of it. If you don't like what we do either, do you? That's the same thing.
Now, I wonder if it's possible that this man came in to try and stop black magic, not involved trying to stop it. And this is what we're doing. Not what we do, what he'll see is what we're doing.
The Phantom Priest's abhorrence at our seance and attempts to contact him have resulted in the frightening destruction of the table, which brings the first night of investigation in Chislehurst Caves to an end. We are determined that the restless spirit spirit of the priest will find peace, and it's with some effort of will that Brian sends the unfortunate to the light.
You're all right, Brian, you're all right.
Hey, Brian.
You're all right.
Yeah.
In China. Is he gone?
He's gone.
After such a night of shocks, I wonder what sceptical Dr. Kieran O'Keefe will have to say about this first night of investigation.
Most Haunted's first night investigation of Chislehurst Caves focused on the World War II area. In this particular area, the most significant phenomena that happened occurred on an all-male vigil in the hospital area.
You probably weren't dead.
The phenomena that occurred was that a medicine bottle appeared to fly from out of nowhere and land smashing on the ground. The impressive thing about this particular phenomena is that we can verify nobody else was in the hospital area. It doesn't discount, however, that one of the team could have inadvertently knocked one of the medicine bottles, of which there were a number, off one of the shelves without realizing it. They could have caused it to move off balance, and then merely moving a step or two would give the appearance that it had been thrown, when in fact there might have been a delay when they knocked the shelf or the bottle. In addition to that, parapsychologists are always very keen, when there are objects thrown in haunting cases, for the footage to be captured at the beginning of the apparent throwing and at the very end, so that you get a full, uninterrupted footage of the object being thrown. We didn't get that in this particular case, so there are a number of other normal explanations that could be attributed to this phenomena.
We leave our first night of investigation in Chislehurst Caves, reassured that we have aided at least one unfortunate soul in finding release from their dank embrace, but little realizing that our second night spent in their labyrinth coils would be even more terrifying, with the team being pursued by a phantom intent on human sacrifice, and finding ourselves hopelessly lost within the deep, dark and twisting tunnels. Until then, sleep tight.
Something's coming our way. I can feel something. There's something, approaching us, and like shove it almost.
Oh, we've lost Carl. Hey? We've lost Carl.
Cal!
There's definitely something.
Guys, help me!
Oh, that. No.